A lot of people have a negative view of fixed indexed annuities, and honestly, some of that criticism is fair. Too often they're oversold with flashy illustrations and explanations that don't make things clearer. But when you strip all that away, there are specific situations where a fixed indexed annuity actually solves real problems that most retirement strategies don't handle well. And it really comes down to this. It's not about chasing the highest interest rate. It's about what job your money needs to do once you retire. Because when you look at retirement clearly, most of it comes back to three risks: outliving your money, dying too soon, or needing long-term care. And that's where this approach can start to make sense. One of the biggest reasons for a fixed indexed annuity can be income. Instead of just locking in a rate for a few years, you can add a guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit. And here's a simple way to think about it. Your money is still there and can grow, but there's also a separate income value that increases over time. When you decide to turn income on, you get a paycheck for the rest of your life, even if the account itself runs down later. That directly addresses the risk of outliving your money, which is something most people underestimate. The second situation is long-term care. A lot of people don't want a separate policy with medical exams and rising premiums. Some fixed indexed annuities allow you to add a long-term care rider. And if you need help with daily activities like bathing, dressing, the income from the annuity can increase, sometimes significantly, to help cover those costs. So instead of planning for this risk separately, it's built into the same structure. The third piece is how this handles market exposure. Part of your money can be linked to an index like the S&P 500. You get some of the upside of the market when they're positive. It will be capped, but you don't take losses when the market goes down. The floor is zero. And that doesn't maximize returns, but it can change behavior. Because in real life, some people don't stay invested during downturns. They get nervous, they move to cash, they miss the recovery. Removing the downside risk can help prevent that kind of decision making. Now, this isn't perfect and it's not for everyone. If your goal is simple, guaranteed growth over the next few years and you don't need lifetime income or long-term care flexibility, then a fixed rate option is often the clearer choice, especially in today's rate environment. And there are a few trade-offs. Caps and rates can change after the first year, and the structure itself is more complex, can make it harder to understand. So this only makes sense if you're actually using it for what it's designed to do. The bottom line is this: a fixed indexed annuity starts to make sense when your goal shifts from just growing your money safely to building something that can provide lifetime income, help with potential care needs, and still have some access to market growth without taking on any market losses. That's the lens I try to bring here, to cut through the noise and focus on what actually matters. Because at the end of the day, most retirement decisions still come back to those three main risks: outliving your money, dying too soon, or needing long-term care. And if you're trying to figure out how your situation fits into that, reach out. My contact info will be in the description. Like and subscribe if you want more retire safer content, and I'll see you in the next one.